Hello, Insufferable gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here. It's still Christmas Eve, and I'm still gonna try to bash my head against this particular brick wall. This is not going to be pretty. I am not equipped to deal with an elemental, but I have a plan. It's not a very good plan, and it's not prone to work. Especially if I miss my timing. And miss my timing I shall, repeatedly and painfully. Because Flame Spear has some weird-ass timing. So here's what I'm gonna do. It's hard to hit this guy, and I do no damage. So I'm just gonna saw away at him. As much as I can. For as long as I can. Risk increase be damned. We're just going to go for big chains and see which ones hit. Because they add up. Oh yes. Yes indeed they do. It would be swell if I could, ward off some of his attacks, but, beggars can't be choosers. You think I'm going to give up? Well, you're wrong. Mr. Oh, look at me, I got a funny hat and I float around the room in my red pants, my red puffy pants like Mr. MC Hammer himself. Now, you think you're cool, but you're not. You were sadly mistaken, my friend, for I possess a spear named Lord Witherbottom. Yeah, you recharge your MP, you keep casting those fireballs, I'll keep attacking. We'll see which one of us gives up first. I have all day. See? We're getting a good 20 or so hit points out of it per large volley. Fireball. I scoff at your fireball. Your fireball is no match for my persistence, my strength of will. You may ask, what's a kid with a flute got to do with this? You were right to ask, but you were wrong. If you think that I'm going to take the time to answer your insolent questions. Too fast! Too fast! I'm really on fire now. I should probably heal twice. I'm going to need to eat some twigs and berries and roots and whatnot. Get my MP back up. Yep. I have got items. Luckily, after this guy, I'm going to start having the necessary tools to better deal with elemental genies. For now, it will not be easy, but later it will be. I can deal with one obstacle on my road to success. Stack them up, stack the hits. Even a slow but steady trickle in time can carve a great basin at the foot of a hill. Let's pretend that that's the elemental magic I'm using. The philosophy of the steady trickle. Hey, that fireball was unable to migrate all the way to my face. That's awesome. My spear is currently doing a number on that head, and I am quite happy about that. Just in case things turn south real quick, time to heal up again. Spear meat face, ass meat floor. This is about the sloppiest boss fight you will ever see. At least until I fight more nasty bosses later. But by then, I'll have better skills in place to deal with this kind of thing. Yep, this entire video is going to pretty much be comprised of this one fight. It's not as bad as it was back in the heyday of Square Enix, or Squaresoft as it was back then. The glory days of the big shot Final Fantasy fights, where you'd spend about 3 hours fighting one boss monster and still lose. Those were the good days. They used to have fights like that in every Final Fantasy game. I'd say they probably still do, but Final Fantasy games are just so few and far between anymore. We used to get one every couple of years. What happened to those good days? Well, that was like trying to pull teeth with no anesthetic and a hammer. I claim my prize. It's a decent prize. And my items. They're decent items. And my chain ability. I'll be taking this. Hot the dog. I'm gonna go ahead and drink my potion. I feel I've earned it. Quite earned it. And now I can go back and take the middle branch. Which is where I wanted to go in the first place, apparently. But we'll have to wait till next time to see what's in there, because, quite frankly, I'm burnt out. Get it? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, your old pal Rosser here. Take a drink.